Are you ready to unlock the vault of trading secrets, where only the most savvy traders dare to venture? Dive into a world where your trading skills can unlock unlimited potential, turning you from a novice to a market maestro. Welcome to Crypto Cracker Secrets to Trading, where we peel back the layers of the crypto market for you. Make sure to subscribe and follow us to get access to member-exclusive content and rewards. Your journey to mastering crypto trading starts right now. All right, I seen some signals today, and I sort of want to talk about those, and sort of just discuss with you what I'm seeing. And it looks like for whatever reason, my stream is not showing me, but that's all right. I don't have to be on. You don't have to see me on the screen. Okay, so what I'm seeing here today, with Bitcoin dropping yesterday, and then or the day, early yesterday morning, it crashed a little bit, which is common with these markets, right? And then it sort of affected all of the altcoins, so all the altcoins also took a dip with it, which was to be expected. Then we see it happen again actually this morning, between 8 and 9 a.m. it happened. But this time when it happened, it showed me strength in altcoins. And this is what I want to show you and explain to you, the signals that I'm seeing that can start giving you some hope as far as altcoins moving up. Now, this does not mean altcoins are going to move up this week or move up next week, or even in the next month, okay? You have to understand what I'm saying here is that I'm giving you hope that the altcoin season is coming, okay? Because these signals, as small as they are giving us insight into what we can expect in the future, all right? So today's dip on Bitcoin, I notice some clear indicators. So if you're looking at my screen over here on the right, you can see I have the blockchain, the layer ones here. So you got Bitcoin, ETH, Sol. Sol's taking a beating, by the way. But you can see Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin has dropped, you would expect the dominance of it to drop as well. But the problem is that money is not flowing all into altcoins yet. They are starting to flow into altcoins, and I'm going to show you which ones and some of these signals that are being shown that should be telling you the bottom is close, if not in, on altcoins. Of course, not all altcoins is the bottom going to be in, okay? And I will show you some that the bottom is in and some that the bottom is not, and that you can still expect more correction depending on the coins you're looking at, okay? So, and that's why I said altcoins, as far as altcoin season, may not be in a week, may not be in a month, and it could come later in the year. We don't know when that is, but the signals are starting to show up here on the charts. All right, so with that being said, we are starting to see funds flow from Bitcoin. Where are these funds going when it's dropping? Well, I'm going to show you here. So we can see that the dominance in Tether has started to move up, okay? So as you're watching the dominance of Tether, before altcoin season, you have to see the dominance increase. What this means is money is flowing out of Bitcoin or alts, okay? Just anywhere out of the market and flowing into stablecoins because it's more secure. So investors, retail institutionals, any of that are taking and pulling their funds out because of volatility, and they're putting it in stable coins waiting for entry. Okay, this is one indicator that altcoin season is coming, okay? So, and we have started seeing that. So if you're looking at the chart here, this is the daily chart, okay? You can see it had the recent move up, a couple years back, and then it sort of just did this a little bit. It's moved sideways for a while, okay? But back in 24, when we seen that little spike, which was a mini altcoin season, okay, you can see that the dominance in Tether increased. Okay, money was moving into Tether, and then it moved out right as the mini altcoin season lifted up. And you can see that with this dip here, okay, on the chart. So it was up here, money was sitting on the sides, and it moved into altcoins or Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever, and when it did, it dropped. So now what you're seeing is people moving their assets back into stablecoins, so you can see it starting to come back up, slowly starting to come back up, which is what's needed. This is a signal, right, that money is being pulled out of Bitcoin and other assets and moving into stablecoins. Okay, so this is another indicator that you're looking for before altcoin season starts. All right, and even if you go to the 4 hour, I mean, you can see this 4 hour. I mean, it's moving up even on the 4 hour, so it's moving up pretty good. Now, what we're also seeing here with altcoin season is when people pull out of profits, they put their investments into APY coins, annual percentage yields. This is also another indicator, right, that altcoin season is coming. So if you look here on the right, I have just three. I have Algo, I have Dot, which is Polkadot, and I have Atom, okay, which is Cosmos. They're all three up right now. All three of them are in the positive. Algo is 3% up. Dot is 4% up. Atom is 2% up. So if you're looking at these, even though Bitcoin dropped, these have went up. They have decoupled from Bitcoin, if that makes sense. So that's sort of what you can expect, right, as a signal before altcoin season, because people are going to take their profits and put them in to coins that's going to give an annual percentage yield. So as money flows into altcoins, they are going to what's called double dip, right? They're going to be earning rewards, but they're also going to see their profits move up at the same time. So we're seeing that now in the annual percentage yields. Okay, I have not seen that happen yet until this morning. Okay, I have not seen where Bitcoin has dropped, okay, and Tether has went up, and stable coins, or not stable coins, annual percentage yield coins have moved up at the same time. I have not seen that until today. Okay, now the other indicator is you're seeing a lot of money flow in to some of these coins. Even though Bitcoin dropped, look at this. This was actually one of my wildcard picks in my last video I did on my channel. I said that Lotex, I call it Lotex even though it's called IOTEX, that this is a wildcard pick. It could move up, okay? And it violently moved up today, actually. Went up. It was up like 22% in an hour. This moved up. When Bitcoin dropped, this moved up 22%. So money flowed out of Bitcoin, and I believe a lot of it flowed into, some of it flowed into IOTEX, some of it flowed into stablecoin, some of it flowed into some of these APY coins. So these are huge institutional buyers, I believe, that are reallocating their funds, preparing for entries, right, into the altcoins. So you're starting to see some of that. We also seen Litecoin. Look at Litecoin move up. So when Bitcoin dropped, Litecoin moved up. It did the opposite. So you're seeing altcoins decouple from Bitcoin, which is a signal. It's a signal for altcoin season, the beginning of altcoin season. And remember, just because I say the beginning of altcoin season does not mean that the coins are going to go up. It just means that the consolidation period, the period that we have been looking for to enter in altcoins, is now arriving. Okay, we are now seeing the signals to say, look, start preparing for altcoin season. Okay, now, again, not all coins are going to be good to enter in. Okay, some of these are still in a consolidation phase, and I'll show you. XCN had a huge rise up, okay? But you're seeing that it's still coming down. So it's still going through a consolidation phase here. So that doesn't necessarily mean that this is a good time to buy in on Onyx coin. Or let's look at another one. There's a couple other ones on here that I've seen that's taken a hit, which actually I think some of them are actually starting to correct now since I've launched the video. But there was a few other ones like here's XRP is one. Okay, so XRP is consolidating here. That does not mean that it can't come back down. Okay, so like these coins, for example, I wouldn't be looking at getting in, but the ones that I would be getting in are the ones that have bottomed. So here's one that's bottomed. This is Filecoin. So you can see, right, these buy signals I have. This is an app that I developed, or I'm sorry, not an app, but this is a code that I developed to give me signals of when to buy and when to exit. This is just one indicator that I use, but you can see it's right here down at the bottom of the chart. So you can see right here, right, is the bottom. It's literally the bottom is in on Filecoin. So this is one that you would want to get in on. And if you're looking at these other ones, you know, IOTEX, the bottom, it's real close to being in. So you see that big candle today. So this is another good one, and that's why I put it as a wild card in my 5 wild card pick, or my 3 wild card picks in the previous video I did. All right, now total 3. We're looking at total 3 here. Total 3, you can see moves up when we have altcoin season. So you can sort of see that it back in 2020, it was down here, right? And then it moved up, it came down, and it moved back up. And this was right around the peak of altcoin season. So what we're looking for now is we've been in this stage where we had the first mini altcoin season, okay? So we'll just use this for an example. This was November, okay, of last year. This was November of last year, okay? And then what follows that? Another leg up. So what are we expecting? Another leg up. But we had a little bit of a correction here back in 2020 before altcoin season. Here's the correction, all right? So this is what we're expecting to see, okay? And look what happened. Right? So that's where we're at right now. The total 3 takes all of the altcoins, right? The volume in altcoins. So you're seeing people pull money out of Bitcoin. You're seeing people put money into stable coins like USDT. So you're seeing it move up. Okay? They're waiting, and the money is now starting to sit on the sidelines to enter in to altcoins. Or you'll see it set on the sidelines for Bitcoin to continue to move down and re-enter back into Bitcoin. But the signals are here, guys. The signals, you're starting to see the starting signals of the beginning of altcoin season. And it's a reason to start becoming bullish for altcoins. Okay? And when the money starts entering into altcoins, you're going to see Bitcoin dominance start moving down. You're going to start seeing this come back down. That's altcoin season. So today has told me in the market one thing, if you're watching. The beginning of altcoin season is very, very close, if not here. The signals, you're starting to see the signals here with money flowing out of Bitcoin and altcoins and flowing into stable coins and flowing into coins that have an annual percentage yield. So start looking for entries on your conviction investments. Start looking for the coins that you believe are going to move up. Okay? Again, I'm only here to show you the signals to be watching for. I'm not here to tell you which coins to invest in or when to invest. I'm just here showing you what I see, okay? To those that don't read charts, to those that don't understand the market. I have now been through, this is now my second market that I've been through, or cycle, I guess, that I've been through. My first cycle, I failed, okay? But I've learned from that, and I'm still learning in this cycle, but I am patterning it much better. I am understanding it much better. So, Stop listening to influencers. Start learning to read the market, read the sentiment, understanding the charts, and you will become a better trader. I promise you, you will become a better trader. Okay? So if you haven't watched from the beginning of this video, it will be on my profile for you to go back and rewatch it, because there's a lot of important steps that I've covered in this video for you to go back and watch. Okay? And you will see the signals are here for the beginning of altcoin season. And some may disagree with me. That's okay. That's your opinion. This is my opinion. This is what I'm seeing. Okay? So we all have our own opinions. We all have our own analysis. We all come through and look at things differently from a different perspective. Okay? So this is just me showing you what I see. But that's all I have for today, guys. I appreciate you coming in and watching and taking the time to listen to me cover this. I try to keep it short, to the point, and not to waste any of your time talking, because time is very valuable to me and everyone else. So, but go back, rewatch this. I think you'll get some good information from this. If you have questions, comment. I'll try to respond. Again, I'm not giving you no financial advice. I'm just showing you what I see in the market, the trends, some of the flags that were in the signals that are now being shown that can say altcoin season is coming. So, but that's all I got for you today, guys. I really appreciate you watching and taking the time out. And if you haven't followed me or subscribed, please do so. I would greatly appreciate your support. So, but that's it. That's Crypto Cracker and today's technical analysis and market sentiment for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoin season that I believe is right around the corner for those that have bought in and holding and DCAing. So